In today's exploration, we delve into the captivating narrative of Seeds of Destruction. As we embark on this cinematic journey, we encounter a rich tapestry of characters and events that weave together to form a gripping tale. The film commences amidst the tranquility of a garden, where a towering tree symbolizes the purity of oxygen provided by nature. Here, a scientist extols the virtues of these green giants before our attention shifts to Kate and Joe, a couple on a mission to uncover environmental malpractices at a mining site. Their investigation takes a sinister turn when they witness a clandestine meeting between Kyle and a mysterious figure exchanging money. Kyle's bizarre display of healing prowess, followed by a violent encounter, sets off a chain of events that catapults our protagonists into a realm of peril. A seed, inadvertently dropped amidst the chaos, serves as the catalyst for chaos and calamity. As a colossal tree emerges from its humble beginnings, accompanied by seismic tremors, Kate and Joe find themselves ensnared in a harrowing pursuit. Meanwhile, environmentalist Marcos watches in dismay as news of the missing seed and Kyle's disappearance unfolds. The narrative unravels further as we delve into the backstory of Dr. Frame, the enigmatic figure behind the expedition to uncover the mythical seed. Rooted in ancient lore, the seed's origins trace back to the Garden of Eden, where Adam's transgression led to a cataclysmic flood. Dr. Frame's quest to unearth this relic of biblical significance reveals a centuries-old mystery that threatens to unleash untold chaos upon the world. Amidst intrigue and uncertainty, the search for answers intensifies as Jocelyn, an environmentalist under Dr. Frame's tutelage, becomes embroiled in the investigation. The revelation of Dr. Frame's disappearance raises questions about his intentions with the elusive seed, prompting authorities to scrutinize his motives. As the narrative unfolds, Seeds of Destruction immerses viewers in a riveting tale of suspense, betrayal, and the timeless struggle between humanity and nature's primal forces. Through its intricate plot and compelling characters, the film offers a thought-provoking exploration of mankind's relationship with the environment and the consequences of tampering with forces beyond our control. She reveals his aspiration to recreate the Garden of Eden. Concurrently, the relentless advance of roots trailing Kat and Joe wreaks havoc indiscriminately. Jocelyn arrives at the clandestine agency, where Officer Jack presents satellite images depicting the roots' alarming growth rate of 20 miles per hour. Officer Wilson informs Jocelyn of Dr. Frame's illicit intent to sell the seeds, prompting her to question his honesty. Despite Kat's suggestion of involving the police, Joe dissuades her, fearing repercussions. Nevertheless, he remains determined to uncover the truth. Meanwhile, the agency receives intelligence that the roots will reach Rhino City within 3 hours, prompting urgent action. Kat and Joe seek assistance from the spit to trace the car linked to the mysterious figure. Suggestions arise to scan the roots, but Jocelyn cautions against the time-consuming process, advocating for targeted destruction. Jack concurs, proposing aerial dispersion of a counteragent, albeit with associated risks. Amidst their pursuit, the roots reach the spit, leading to a fatal confrontation as he attempts to rescue his cat. Kat and Joe narrowly escape a looming bomb blast and missile lock, miraculously surviving the ensuing danger. While the officers speculate on the roots' potential halt, their resurgence proves otherwise. Meanwhile, the car's address leads to a breakthrough, coinciding with renewed danger in Carson City. As the missile targets the threat, Jocelyn intervenes, urging a halt due to escalating root growth. The missile's redirected trajectory effectively neutralizes the roots, culminating in Dr. Frame witnessing the event through his camera, where Kat and Joe are also observed. Suddenly, a storm erupts, causing the cat's paws to breach the boundary, coinciding with the halting of the roots. Dr. Frame observes this phenomenon, attributing it to the embankment. Recognizing the urgency, Dr. Frame instructs his assistant to find a solution to halt the roots' self-division, echoing his father's legacy of stewardship. He envisions their sanctuary as the epitome of safety in a tumultuous world. Meanwhile, Jack queries Jocelyn about potential countermeasures, Jocelyn interprets the seed's celestial origin as a call to restore Earth's purity. As the cat and Joe covertly attempt entry into Dr. Frame's domain, tight security forces them into a desperate escape, culminating in a risky dash to Dr. Frame's garden. Despite gunfire, they persist in gathering evidence. Simultaneously, Jocelyn identifies an area untouched by the roots, prompting preparations to relocate. Bilson advocates for relocating politicians to the mountains. Jack and Jocelyn embark on a helicopter mission to locate the safe zone. In the midst of chaos, Joe stumbles into Dr. Frame's garden, his injury miraculously healed by a leaf. Armed with newfound knowledge, Joe and Kate flee, gathering leaves for later use. Meanwhile, Bilson's false sense of security is shattered as the roots encroach upon their sanctuary, ensnaring fleeing individuals. In a covert investigation, Kate infiltrates a lab, uncovering suspicious research tied to the roots. Observing Dr. Frame's experiments, Kate discerns a nefarious agenda and covertly records the proceedings. Elsewhere, Jack implicates their company in the unfolding crisis, acknowledging their role in exacerbating the situation. Due to our covert mission to acquire the seed, Jocelyn informs Jack that pinpointing the root's origin could lead to their destruction. However, upon contacting Bilson, Jack discovers that the location has already succumbed to the root's devastation. Meanwhile, Dr. Frame confides in his assistant about locating the central mechanism controlling the roots, emphasizing the urgency of finding it. As Joe and Kate encounter a security guard and face gunfire, Kate's camera is lost. Jack and Jocelyn arrive amidst the chaos, prompting Dr. Frame to order the security to prevent their helicopter from landing, resulting in a tragic crash that claims the pilot's life. Amidst the pursuit, Kate and Joe retrieve their camera, only to find it empty upon inspection. The assistant retrieves the camera, delivering it to Dr. Frame. Jocelyn reveals to Jack the potential healing properties of the garden's trees as they journey towards the labs, encountering Kate and Joe en route. Dr. Frame analyzes the camera footage, pinpointing the root's origin. Kate and Joe divulge the truth to Jack and Jocelyn, but are apprehended by the assistant, sparking a shootout. As chaos ensues, Jack neutralizes the threat, enabling Joe and Kate to escort Jocelyn to the lab. Upon examining the soil, Jocelyn discovers the presence of antioxidants, prompting swift synthesis in the lab. Dr. Frame, pleading for assistance, is met with skepticism. Eventually, all parties converge at the lab, confronting the roots. Meanwhile, Jack apprehends the assistant, leading them to Jocelyn. With a plan to sever the branches from the main root, the group sets out, with Dr. Frame showcasing unexpected helicopter piloting skills. Their mission to confront the roots begins. As the group reaches the root, Jack sets a timer on a bomb, while Jocelyn administers antioxidants to the root. However, the root begins to proliferate more branches. Unbeknownst to Dr. Frame, who intended to sedate Jack for research purposes, Jack initiates the bomb's countdown. Seizing the moment, Jocelyn injects Dr. Frame with the serum, resulting in his demise. Fleeing the scene, Kate and Joe, aboard the helicopter, witness the bomb detonation, ultimately destroying the root. Despite Jack sustaining injuries from gunfire, Kate and Joe utilize the miraculous healing properties of special leaves found in Dr. Frame's experiments to mend his wounds. Subsequently, Jocelyn takes over Dr. Frame's lab, continuing his groundbreaking research. Implementing a new experiment, she plants the remaining seeds in the soil, fostering lush greenery. With this, the film concludes. If you enjoyed the video, please like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching.